How streamers ruined gaming. Is there a video of this or not? This is kind of interesting.
Mega loud.
Did streamers ruin gaming?
Did streamers really ruin gaming,
I don't
or are you
think
just
so.
trash? In this video, I'm going to talk about gaming before streaming was popular, and gaming after streaming became popular, and by the end of this video, you'll have an answer on if streaming really ruined gaming or not. Now, a few months ago, I was actually scrolling through Twitter, and I saw this tweet right here that says, dominating blue-collar workers in BattleBit. If you don't know what BattleBit is, well, it's basically like Battlefield and Roblox, and this is pretty much the whole clip. Yeah, pretty much that guy is just straight up dominating people. Like that's pretty much it. And I saw a quote tweet that said, esports ruined casual gaming. Now I know the whole title of this video is like something along the lines of how streamers ruined gaming, but I'm gonna put streamers and esports kind of in the same category.
Chat, BattleBit chat, like you barely have any HP, okay? The reality is that it's like a big team battle thing, okay? Somebody cannot full solo carry an entire game. You're just gonna eat one bullet after being alone and you're dead. It is what it is. That's just what it. Yeah, you can carry a lot, but I'm just telling you, like, you're bound to have a player on your team that's as good. So in the game, overall, your game shouldn't feel that bad because there's one mega tryhard. It's not.
I say that because with streaming, you kind of got to either be good at a game or funny, and with esports, you got to be good at a game. So I'm gonna put them both together because they're pretty similar, if I do say so myself. But to really understand this, we got to go all the way back to 2018, the Fortnite boom. Before Fortnite was this cringe cash grab that pretty much just preyed on little kids for money, it was a game that nobody truly knew how to play and everyone had fun with it. I mean, back in 2018, every single human being was talking about Fortnite. I mean, back then you had Fortnite meme pages, every single human being was posting their wins, people were doing emotes IRL.
Fortnite move!
Ooh, damn, hold on.
Fortnite move!
Well, he's actually kind of crazy with it.
I mean, that's how we got the infamous ninja clip.
Everyone, let's get it. Come on, baby. Show me what you got. Show me
xQc.
You do not know it, just move. So I want to see some movement. I'm not seeing enough movement.
Come on, man.
Oh my God.
And since Fortnite was so popular, one thing that also became popular because of Fortnite was streaming. Back then, Twitch was like pretty niche, but I'd say that Fortnite made Twitch more mainstream. And you may be asking, why did people go to Twitch and not YouTube? Well, the thing about YouTube is that a lot of YouTube videos are edited, and some people, they may be good on YouTube, but it's like on Twitch. Twitch is live, Twitch is raw. So if you lose, like people are gonna see you lose, and if you win, people are gonna see you win. And that's why Twitch was so popular, because you could...
Okay. So maybe this guy's like trying to cater to like his audience and trying to keep the video on topic, but that is just completely wrong. I mean, he misses like 99% of the topic of the why.
See high-level gameplay in real time. To determine if somebody was truly good, all you had to do was just watch them on Twitch. And with Twitch becoming so popular,
people go to Twitch because it's because of the culture and the chat and the whatever, like just.
Some streamers that a bunch of people were watching back then was people like Myth, Ninja, Dr. Lupo, Nick Merckx. The whole Ninja versus Myth argument was like the biggest topic in school. I remember I was back in like freaking 10th grade and we were arguing at lunch tables talking about if Myth or Ninja was better. I'm not gonna lie, back then I was team Myth. But with all those popular streamers and pro players being in the limelight, that made more people want to be a pro player / streamer. I mean, did y'all see how some of these Fortnite teams were getting down? Bro, I'm telling you, if I had to crank a few 90s to be a freaking Fortnite pro back then, I probably would. And that's exactly where the downfall of gaming happened. Everyone started focusing on the money you could make from gaming rather than the fun from gaming. Fortnite used to be this game where you try to win by doing these creative strats like building a sky base, building a huge metal base, or maybe even camping in a bush. But then it turned into this huge sweat fest when people saw that you could make abnormal amounts of money from this game. Back then, if you shot at a dude, they would probably start shooting at you back like they wouldn't even build. But now, if you shoot at somebody in Fortnite, they're building a whole freaking skyscraper hotel with Wi-Fi. It's actually wild. Now, let me say this right now. I do also say that that's kind of just time.
You know, I disagree. Okay, there's a similar boom that you can use as a data bank for this, and it's Minecraft. Minecraft didn't have you could just queue ranked. Okay, but if you did want to play some sort of ranked competitive game mode, there's some servers you could play on, and the people that were there are fucking cracked. You wanna know why? Because they start young. The game is good to learn. Guys, the reality is that Fortnite hit like a massive, like how do you call this? Like a jackpot home run.
Whatever you say,
okay. Fortnite has a lot of things that you need to learn to be good at games. It has a lot of components, right? And it's simple enough for a child to pick it up and become good at it. And what it did, in my opinion, it introduced gaming in a simple way to a very young audience, and they just became cracked. Because young children sponge information like crazy, and they're something else. It's what it is. And we haven't had that in the longest time. And there's not a game that really did that except for Minecraft. And if you look at some of the people that played Minecraft, I know. You want to know why I know this? Because even before we had Fortnite, okay, there was Overwatch, right? Nobody cares about this, whatever. Some of the kids that were cracked at Minecraft, right, swapped over, some of them, to Overwatch, and they were crazy, dude. They were insane, okay? And you could tell that, like, oh, dude, holy shit, if these kids were like even started younger and they were introduced into gaming even younger, these people would all be pro. We would have no Overwatch players or all the CS players. We would have only Minecraft. They're insane. But then Fortnite is that like, but on crack. Because now there's the bigger boom, more people. It's even more accessible for children. Overall, it opened the door to more. So children and younger people, they would just want to be better. They just want to be good at the game. They sponge information. They're just good. Like, it's what it is. It accelerated the culture.
Like with time, people get better. But my point is that everyone's playing games to be the best rather than to just have fun with their boys. Everyone is playing to be watched on Twitch or watched on YouTube. I mean, you ever play a game and you get killed by somebody with a TTV gamer tag and you go to their Twitch and they're not streaming at all? They're just sweating just to sweat. Like, everyone is just playing for that top spot, because in that top spot, you can make content out of it, and with that content,
well, I'm gonna have to roll myself back on a little bit.
Rather than time, people get better. But my point is that everyone's playing games to be the best rather than to just have fun with their boys. Everyone is playing to be watched on Twitch or watched on YouTube. I mean, you ever play a game and you get killed by somebody with a TTV gamer tag and you go to their Twitch and they're not streaming at all? They're just sweating just to sweat. Like, everyone is just playing for that top spot, because in that top spot, you can make content out of it, and with that content comes a whole lot of money. Unless you're playing like Farming Simulator and you're a pro.
People have had this like a lot of past years, and it's just not a good take. It's a lot of projection. There is more people that do that, but there are a lot more people that just play games and don't do that. And the ratio is pretty much the same.
I don't really think you make a lot of money from like pro Farming Simulator, but I don't know. I might become a Farming Simulator pro. You never know. Bars. But yeah, everyone's pretty much playing to be watched. I remember back then, games wouldn't really get sweaty until like 2 or 3 weeks after release. But now, games are sweaty off the rip. It can be 5 days away from Call of Duty coming out, and you already got a dude making a video saying, best class setup 2023, MW3. And it's like, bro, the game hasn't even released. It can be 2 weeks before 2K comes out, and a dude already has the best build. It makes no sense. And when the game comes out, people are only going to play the meta, because when you only play the meta, you can win more. And when you win more, you can get up to that top rank. And when you get up to that top rank, you can stream, create content from it. More people are going to watch you because you're up high on the leaderboards. And then the cycle just continues.
People having better computers, access to information online, more people making videos that are educational. People learn and want to learn, dude. People want to get better at fucking stuff, dude. Like, nobody fucking goes around, dude, skateboarding. When we're young, when I was young, chat, we didn't have much internet. If I wanted to learn how to do a trick on skateboarding, I had to ask my friends or whatever. We were pretty bad at it. We skated for fun. But nowadays, we have a lot of videos. If I'm a kid and I wanted to how to do a tray flip, right? I go to YouTube, boom, I'm able to do it in a week. Back in the days, it took us years to do that shit. That it just accelerated because of access to information. It's like some guy that just like says, dude, people are fucking... People don't have to go to the library to get information? Well, no shit.
And continues and continues. And now everyone's just playing the same because everyone's just trying to be the best to be able to stream it / be watched. Back then, you would play games for the fun because there was really no money involved. But now it's like every single human being is trying to become the top streamer, and it's like, bro, like, where's the fun in that? Back then, gaming tournaments were giving out speckles. I'm telling you, if you won a gaming tournament for like freaking Mortal Kombat or Halo or something like that, you were probably going to get 50 cents in a Big Mac. But now, if you win a freaking Fortnite tournament tournament or you just win a freaking Call of Duty tournament, dog, you're honestly set. You can buy your mom a freaking mansion. People are getting millions from tournaments. I mean, look at Booga, bro. Didn't he won like 3 million, I'm pretty sure, off of Fortnite? That is wild.
Chat, the bell curve is the same in terms of skill and what it just there's just a bigger sample size. So therefore there's more money, there's more involvement, there's more eyes. That's just what it is.
That is insane money. Another thing about gaming after streaming is that games that aren't even sweaty are becoming sweaty. For example, Fall Guys. I remember back in 2020, every single human being was playing Fall Guys during quarantine. And with everybody playing Fall Guys, TikTok got a hold of that. And I remember scrolling through TikTok one day and I saw this one dude making videos of the best strats on certain maps on Fall Guys. And I just thought to myself, what do you gain from being a sweat in Fall Guys? What do you gain? Like, I understand you're trying to show people how to win and stuff, but I feel like the reason why Fall Guys was so fun was because nobody was making.
Chad, this the chat is satire. It's satire. There's no shot this guy's actually serious about this. Dude, people want to get better at stuff. People want to play a game and actually find themselves better than they were the game before. Who would do that?
Strats or anything.
Who wants
People
to
are just
win the
hopping
game?
in, having fun, just playing like headless chickens, you know? I feel like games die out quicker when you're making all these strats and stuff on how to win when it's not even like... Obviously, yes, the goal in Fall Guys is to win, but I feel like the whole point of that game is to enjoy the journey. Like the fun with friends, the freaking hurdles you're going over, that one dude griefing you on the map. Like when you're only focused on trying to get crowns in that game, the game becomes less fun because you're just focused on the destination rather than the journey. Imagine coming home from a long day of school or work and you're getting sweated on in Fall Guys. Imagine you're over there just trying to chill, you know, you're on this little cutesy game that's like Wipeout, and out of nowhere, TTV Try Hard for Life literally just claps you every single map, and it's like, dude, you can't even have fun anymore. And since everyone's tryharding, games are now catering to the bad.
Brother, this is the guy getting mad at fucking Mario Kart or some shit, dude. Yeah, it's a game made for fun, but some people find shortcuts and get better at the game. Okay, dude. What about it, dude? These games are party games. They have a lot of mechanics to come back. There's a lot of things that, even if you're a really good player, you don't win. It's a team game, or some dumb shit, or some trash RNG. The game has random dog shit that makes you lose. It is what it is. It's just, chat. This says you. It says me. Yeah, I do the shortcuts on yo.
Add players. One thing that games have been implementing is this thing called skill-based matchmaking. If you don't know what it is, well, I'll basically explain. Think of a lobby where all the top players from a bunch of different games all get into a lobby with each other and go head to head. Basically ranked play, but with no bonus rewards or anything. You just kind of get into a lobby with the best players without getting any specific reward in casual play. And the thing about skill-based matchmaking is that it's unfair because the good players are being punished for being good at the game. And it gets to this point where it's like winning.
Okay, I think, chat.
Feels like a chore
I think
rather than actual
my brain
fun.
is starting
Because back then,
to hurt
if you truly
itself.
wanted to sweat, you would go into like a ranked game mode or something. But now, if you're a tryhard, you're gonna play every single other tryhard 24/7 just because you're good at the game. Back then, games like Call of Duty, what they would do, you would join a lobby, and if you wanted to leave that lobby,
Oh, yeah, it was too late. No, just get upstairs. It's fine. Thank you, Nick. Yeah. Chat, guys, this makes chat. It's not really a punishment. Oh, we think you're better than these players. We don't think it's fun for you to have a too easy time, and we don't think it's fun for them to have a too hard time. Let's find a more balanced game for all the players. Dude, I'm being punished. What the fuck is this mindset?
lobby, you would just leave it, and if you wanted to stay after the game, you would stay. But now, after a game is finished, they just transport you to a whole different lobby with everyone else who also did good, and it's like now
Chat, guys, well, last pause, chat. We're getting a lot of people, chat, that are doing these videos and stuff recently. Chat, across all games, we're seeing a lot of people just like him that are doing this, right? Let me tell you something very important, okay? The problem is, okay, back in the days, being the better, this is skill distribution, okay? Skill distribution, okay, chat? Before, being in the top players was very easy. Very easy. Okay? You spent a little bit of time, a little bit of whatever, you were clapping everybody. So at the time, if you would get into a lobby, you are smoking everybody in the lobby. Okay, so at the time when people were just gonna playing games, buying a PlayStation, oh, some dad and his child, yeah, let's play, right? And then they're getting fucking clapped by this guy, right? Because this guy spends more time on it, right? But now that there's more players, more people getting better, and they don't present more time, what happens is they gradually, slowly, they just slide down the curve and they're like over here now, right? Now they're molding that these people that spend their entire life doing this shit are clapping them. Brother, that's just how things go. They have a console earlier, they get the games earlier, they have more time to play the game, they have more passion, they want to get, even this guy just can't fathom getting better at a game. Oh dude, getting better at a game? What do you do with your life? Bro, now he's just getting mad that he's just this guy over here. That's just what it is. Like, you fell off.
You gotta go head to head with all the big dogs just because you won one game. I remember Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, that had some of the worst skill-based matchmaking ever. That game was borderline unplayable because if you won one game, you would be playing the freaking Optic roster from freaking 2014 just from winning one game. And another way of games catering to bad players, Fortnite adding bots into their games just so you can feel better about yourself. Let's be real, it is 2023. Nobody is a default anymore in Fortnite.
Smart.
I mean, back then, yes, there were people who were bad at.
I think this is bad for gaming, but it's good for people's feelings, which give them money. Okay, unfortunately, people's feelings are shit. Gamers are very weak, mindset Andes, and this is bad for games. It's bad. I think this is terrible, but at the same time, it's good for their little feelings. So I think this was Fortnite's W for themselves.
The game, but nobody is so bad that they're literally
now they're
running
gonna
into
roll
a wall
noobs
24/7 in Fortnite. So now it's like there's no middle ground between the good and the bad players. It's like if you're good, you're being punished, and if you're bad, you're being rewarded. There's actually this tweet by FaZe Sway that says, "The downfall of video games started when kids complained about people being good at the game. I remember when I was a kid and saw a Master Prestige in COD, I didn't tell him to take a shower or go
31
outside.
months
I
love
sent
you
that
at
MF a friend
xQc
request."
now.
And that's fact. And that's facts. Instead of actually putting in the work to be good, a lot of people just sit there and complain, and now games are kind of catering to them. But one game that I say that kind of bridged the middle ground between the really good players and the really bad players is Street Fighter 6. One thing that Street Fighter 6 did, they added something called modern controls and classic controls. Classic controls, basically you have to do more to push out a combo, and if you do that successfully, then that combo does more damage. But if you play modern controls, you only hit square or something, and it'll do a full combo, and those combos do less damage. So it kind of bridges the gap between good and bad players. But that's a whole fighting game. How can this be fixed in like games that are like FPS or something like that? In my honest opinion, I say that FPS games should just go back to like the regular lobbies, you know? Back then, you could join a lobby, scope out the lobby, see who's like the freaking best players and stuff. If they were a little too good for your level, you could leave if you wanted to. Like, I don't think that you should be transported into the freaking universe of the top 12 Call of Duty masters.
These people can't fathom that most people out there, okay, the majority are over here. This is people that play the game. Of course, they're gonna make it enjoyable for the people that are inside of the majority of the player base, and not like your dumbass at the end because you want to just roll people all day. It's what it is. Like, it's just how it's always been.
One game.
It sucks.
I feel like
but
there
this
should
is how
always
they
be that
roll.
option to stay if you want to stay or leave if you want to leave. There was nothing wrong with those lobbies back then. It's just like games just wanted to cater to the bad players, you know? So it's honestly just like gaming is just honestly a huge sweat fest. And that rounds back to like the ultimate question of this video. Did streamers really ruin gaming? In my honest opinion, yes. I 1000% believe that streamers in esports ruined gaming. Because there is no reason why people should be sweating at a game where you literally farm cabbages. How do you even sweat in Farming Simulator? How? Let me know in the comments. Do y'all think streamers slash pro
it's a
players
horrible
ruin
take.
gaming? Or like, what's your guys' take on this whole situation? Let me know. But yeah, this is gonna wrap up the video. If you guys made this far, I appreciate
Skill issue plus get mad plus L plus bad.
you. If you guys enjoyed this video, then I highly recommend you guys.
Yeah, the take is gaming ruined gaming. Sorry, it's just kind of how it is. Companies don't know who to cater to. They just Just,
Nice
just,
one.
this is just gaming ruined gaming. Flat out. It is what it is. Source, I made it the fuck up, bitch. I do not care. I ruined gaming. True.
Who asked?